Welcome to the channel. Sitting here sipping on a cold, refreshing beverage, non alcoholic. But anyway, I figured, let me sign into my other account. That way I could go here and do this. I know this one doesn't have my name on it, so a lot of people don't know what this is or whatever, and that's fine. That's a good thing. But anyway, so I'm gonna be kind of for next, I don't know for how long here. Nothing's going to be going on this channel here, and I'd like to keep it going, right? Keep it kind of moving forward. But right now, like, okay, so like it's weather wise, it's been slow at least down here. Radio wise, like, okay, I don't really have anything new to show. Okay. Maybe eventually we'll get a little creative and do some radio videos, but I'm just not feeling it. And then we've got vacation coming up next week, but here's the deal: after vacation next week, we have nothing going on for the next couple of months. A bunch of nothing. So if the weather gets a little crazy, and this is the thing, though, down here it doesn't get crazy. We have to travel up north to get to that crazy mess. And here's the deal: this whole spring, I would say this whole spring, but the majority of the spring here, real active weather has been up north, kind of like little out of my range. I'm not yet ready to go into Nebraska and Iowa and all that right up there. Maybe next year. Right now, I'm at the point where I need something a bit closer, right? Within, not a day's drive away, like these big heavy hitters. Now, next year, could we do something like that? Absolutely. Hopefully. But right now, I don't see a point in it, especially if we're not live streaming. Live streaming for me is going to be the game changer. Live streaming from the truck, from the pickup, from the out there in the field. That is going to be the game changer. Vlogging is only good if you so obviously, I've only really recorded one tornado this whole year. Now, I've been in tornado warnings. I've filmed wall clouds, hail, and all that. But really, one tornado I filmed. Sub trucking lady. I've only filmed one tornado. But hey, I'm so stoked about that. I really am. These other guys, they do it for a living. They go storm chasing for a living, where I don't. And so to be at the right place at the right time with the camera in my hand was awesome. Now I'm ready to get to that next level, to where I could do that, the chasing. So, but I've missed out on some opportunities though, because of I have other commitments, right? My other commitments around here. Those are my those are what I have going on. And then it's like this weekend, right? Or actually Friday, we've got a chance that's in striking distance. Problem is my daughter's graduation is on Friday. Okay. So there's that. So anyway, so I'm on the fence of what I want to do with this channel for the next few months. Obviously, it's about the radio stuff until then. Possibly film field day. The only problem is I think I've got a truck show for that weekend, and one that I've been had circled on my map for the last year or so, or circled on my calendar and the map, but mainly the calendar. So, and that's work, right? That's work related stuff. Ham radio's not. Um, so I don't want to miss that. So be doing that. But so when we get back from Colorado next weekend, um, we'll see where the weather's at. Will we get to go on a few more chases in the month of June? It's possible. Um, but it'll die down, at least down here, for a few months until we get into fall. And fall it'll start to open up a little bit again. And in November and December, really. October a little bit, but man, I mean, we get kind of active during those months. Here's the thing. I've learned so much during this time, right? And over the ever since I think my first storm chase was in November, I think it was around November. What's up, Shorty Shorts? I think it was in November. And I mean, again, I've learned so much during this time. And I tell you what, I really am anxious, but it's disappointing that summertime's coming. And I love summer. I love summer. It's my favorite season of the whole year, summertime. But I'm just sitting here going like, man, but I just feel like the spring just wasn't as active as what I wanted, as what I thought. And so, but I did get the vlogs in there, right? I did get the vlogs in there. And even though we had that one tornado, I still was able to do those vlogs, which, the purpose of those vlogs is to show you and tell my story about how much I'm learning this, right? How much I'm learning. Because it is a learning process. It just is. I mean, to sit here and go, are you going to do some hurricane action in the fall? Yeah. But here's the deal, Shorts. Here's the thing about riding out a hurricane. You need to live stream. That's where it's at. Live streaming is where it's at, Shorty Shorts. That's what the viewers tune into in the storm chasing community. Yes, recorded videos, those do well too. The short term, especially if you have some good footage. But so it's a mixture of both, right? It's a mixture of both. You have the live streaming and the videos. And I watch them both. When I watch other channel, right? When I watch other channels, I watch them both. So, like if I'm not doing anything and they've got storms somewhere, I'll watch it. But I'll watch the storms that are closer to my area, like Texas or Oklahoma or Louisiana. I'll be watching those storms. I could give a rip about those storms up in Nebraska or whatever, because I don't know. Maybe it's because it's not, I would say close, but I don't really have any ties to that area. And really, would I listen? I would love to go to Nebraska and do that, obviously, but it's just like, okay, I'm not as interested as in those storm chases. But as far as me as a viewer, now me as a doer, that's a different story. That's a different story. But yes, streaming hurricanes is another good thing that a lot of guys do that I've noticed on here. Is that they have done some storm chase or hurricane things. So I may venture out to do that. Here's the thing. This is what I need to do. And this is stuff I've been kind of procrastinating. We may do this later this summer, but is to get a computer mount for my phone, or not for my phone, for my truck. And then I'll need to have a good, so I have two Chevys, right? One of them is an LT, one of them is a custom. The difference is, well, there's a lot of difference. The LT has lots of bells and whistles that the custom doesn't. The custom doesn't have the plugins, okay, that now I'm not sure if the plugin that I have up on the dash is good. I'll have to look into that, but this is I'm talking to you guys through an Apple MacBook Pro. It takes to charge it, you know, it's a heavy duty computer, right? Everybody knows, you know, these things are good, heavy, you know, fast computers. So will it be good enough? Will that charging situation be good enough? That's yet to be seen. Now I could get a smaller computer. Really, here's the deal: getting us a computer um for streaming. Do I need this bad boy there? No, I've actually got a couple of other options possibly, which and to be totally honest, do I want this expensive laptop in the field? It's probably best if I have a cheaper computer, and I have one, so that I could use, or if I don't have one, someone else maybe claimed it here in the house. I could go buy one, you know. Just so here's the deal: if I'm able to stream live, and I could do it through different ways like Streamlabs, Stream Elements, what's this called? Freaking StreamYard. All these different things, or I could go through OBS or whatever, but all these different chasers do different types of software. So I would like the opportunity to but you know, I just need to get the whole situations right, you know, and then get the camera situation. Get those things, and I'll be good to go to stream. I could either run hotspot off my phone, or I could use the truck's Wi-Fi. It has a Wi-Fi to it. The truck's Wi-Fi is onto AT&T. And I have Verizon. So between the two, possibly, but there's places where Verizon and AT&T doesn't have good service. Macs are great until you realize half your stuff isn't compatible. Everything that I use is compatible to Macs, so I haven't had a problem out of that. I just haven't had a problem. Everything that I use is good with it. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm wanting to do for the rest of the during the downtime. Now, obviously, like I said, next week and a half I'll be out of pocket, right? So got a busy rest of the week here, and then we're going to Colorado next week. But when we get back, like, okay, maybe we'll get into some storms, but maybe not. We'll see. But I'm looking forward to upgrading my situation in the pickup truck, and all that. And then, I'm getting really active in the local club here. So there's that, but not really ready to bring the whole YouTube thing to the club. A lot of club members know what I do for a living, but when I started doing club stuff for YouTube, or YouTube stuff for the club, back in the Bosque County days. But everybody, it was just different. I was an officer in the club, all that kind of stuff. And I'm new to this club. I'm new. And right now it's just like, okay, just kind of just finding my way, It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys ever experienced this. I know I did. when you're a kid and you go to a different school, and you're meeting all new people, that's that feeling. That's that feeling when you go to a new school. I went to several different schools when I was a kid, and so I kind of got used to that. Because we moved around, but I kind of got used to that, and so it's not so much awkward. I'm a really pretty much an outgoing guy, but it's just like you kind of have to force yourself to do that, right? That's the way I look at it. But that's the thing. That's the thing. I've been busy, getting stuff, getting all my ducks in a row for, being off for a week. And if anyone's been around me when I'm fixing to go on vacation, then that I'm it's kind of a busy time. That's for sure. But anyway, I just figured I'd come up on here and do this little live thing right here. Didn't know. I am glad that this channel is. I'm glad that this channel is starting to change from all the stuff that was on this channel. Is kind of all that's being kind of filtered out, and that's being by design, is to filter out the BS. And that's good. As you could tell by the viewership here, that's good. Now is the time to rebuild this channel to get a new audience. People who are interested in weather videos, things of that nature. And all that. So with that being said, I'll keep this short and sweet like this. Kind of my thought for the day, I guess. I've been wanting to do the whole thought for the day. I may do a recorded part, or a live thought for the day when I do this. That way I could kind of, I don't have to worry about uploading something, unless I'm just actually working on something. But anyways, guys, everybody take care out there. If I may give a couple more videos here before the end of the week, but doubt any storm videos. So unfortunately, because I think we got around on Friday coming. But the problem is with that is that, got graduation, and that's more important than me going out there and chasing storms. So, and that's just been kind of my luck this spring. Every time there's storms coming through, or I've got other commitments I got going on. So that's the price you pay. Those storm chasers that are out there, I notice a lot of them are younger. There's a few older ones too, but a lot of truck drivers, you do sacrifice time, because these people, they go all over the country. And so it's like, well, they miss stuff. They miss stuff that they want to do, but that's just what their passion is. But anyway, you guys take care out there, and we'll holler at y'all next time on WDP, Ham Radio, and Storm Chasing. Yeah.